Abraham Lincoln was born on February 12, 1809, in rural Hodgenville, Kentucky, to Thomas and Nancy Hanks Lincoln. Raised in frontier conditions, his early life was marked by hardship and loss. After the death of his mother in 1818 from milk sickness, Lincoln's father remarried a kind widow, Sarah Bush Johnston, who encouraged his growing interest in reading despite the family's illiteracy. Lincoln had limited formal education, an estimated 18 months in total, but read extensively, walking miles to borrow books such as the Bible, Robinson Crusoe, and Aesop's Fables. At 22, he moved to New Salem, Illinois, working as a storekeeper, postmaster, and rail splitter, developing social skills and a reputation for honesty and storytelling. A tall and rugged figure at 6 feet 4 inches, Lincoln was also a skilled wrestler and gained local fame. In 1832, he served briefly in the Black Hawk War and was elected captain, an early indicator of his leadership potential. That same year, he entered politics, winning a seat in the Illinois state legislature by 1834. Studying law on his own, Lincoln was admitted to the bar in 1837 and moved to Springfield, where he partnered with William Herndon. In 1842, he married Mary Todd, with whom he had 4 sons. Only Robert Todd Lincoln survived to adulthood. Before Mary, Lincoln had courtships with Anne Rutledge, whose death reportedly caused him deep sorrow, and Mary Owens, whom he ultimately declined to marry. Lincoln served a single term in the U.S. House of Representatives from 1847 to 1849, opposing the Mexican-American War, which hurt his popularity. Returning to law, he gained success as a railroad attorney and in high-profile criminal cases. Politically, he opposed the 1854 Kansas-Nebraska Act and joined the new Republican Party, adopting stronger anti-slavery views. He gained national attention during the 1858 Senate debates against Stephen Douglas, especially with his House-divided speech, though he lost the election. In 1860, Lincoln secured the Republican presidential nomination and won the general election despite receiving under 40% of the popular vote. His victory triggered Southern secession, and the Civil War began in April 1861. Lincoln navigated the crisis by exercising unprecedented presidential powers, including suspending habeas corpus and raising military forces. His 1863 Emancipation Proclamation reframed the war around abolishing slavery and allowed Black Americans to serve in the Union Army. That same year, he delivered the Gettysburg Address, redefining the nation's purpose as dedicated to equality and democracy. Re-elected in 1864, Lincoln saw the Confederacy's defeat with General Lee's surrender in April 1865. Committed to lenient Reconstruction, Lincoln sought national healing but was assassinated by Confederate sympathizer John Wilkes Booth on April 14, 1865, at Ford's Theater. He died the next morning at 56. His death plunged the nation into mourning, and his legacy as a unifier and emancipator was cemented. Lincoln's funeral train passed through cities connected to his life before burial in Springfield, Illinois, on May 4. Known for his iconic top hat and humble beginnings, Lincoln remains one of America's most revered presidents, embodying perseverance, integrity, and dedication to equality and union.